cute. It's actually a Boston cream pie, but it's strawberry
with
instead
strawberries
of
on top.
chocolate. Because Boston is like the ultimate of America. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. You knew I thought it was going to be a cruise ship floaty.
I thought about that, but with
I'm
everything
sure you
going
had a hard
on,
time finding a cruise ship floaty.
I could have had it made.
I would have had it made.
There you go. 100 episodes. Happy
100.
birthday episodes. 100
Yeah.
episodes to us. Hey, 100 episodes.
Oh my God, you're such a dork.
And all my flappy. Hey, look, we got lots of extra.
You're getting waves.
Yeah, we've got waves. Woo!
I probably would if I did mine too.
Okay.
It's like, is that a golf clap? If we hit each other?
Well, I always figure I'm never alone. I can always wave at myself.
Right.
Yeah, and every once in a while when I used to run, it would slap, and I'd be like, what the?
Who's here?
So,
Stop it, like a dog chasing his own tail.
I know.
Oh my God.
Instead of bumping elbows, we can flop.
Flaps.
Instead of floppers, we're flappers.
We're flappers.
So anyway, okay, count of three. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, we did it.
Yay!
We did it.
There you go.
Our wishes for
another 100.
Another 100 of craziness.
Oh my God.
God.
I'm thanking you another year of maybe.
Another year of breakfasts.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Breakfasts.
I did offer this morning because I know she's got her big holiday party going on today, and so she said that
there's a couple things going on, just a few.
Some fireworks here and there, and probably a picnic or two. I think there's some dumb celebration for some big thing is downtown this afternoon, and carnival.
Oh, I don't understand.
I don't either. Today, tomorrow.
I mean, it's my father-in-law's birthday today.
That's nice. Well,
so everybody's celebrating for him.
And Chicken Sharon's is
my crown for him.
I think it's Wednesday. Let's see. For Tuesday, I think it's
Tuesday.
5th. Yeah, so that's Tuesday.
Chicken Sharon is
Tuesday.
So
we pre-celebrate for Chicken Sharon's birthday. The 3rd, the 4th,
right.
Fireworks.
I mean, we have to hype her up for it.
Oh yeah.
Gotta hype her up for it.
Do you know that we actually mentioned Chicken Sharon in our very, very first episode?
Did we really? Did you go back and watch it?
I did.
Did you?
I did.
Oh,
I wrote it down, and I thought, what did we say about Chicken Sharon? But sure enough, she was in our very first episode. So,
oh my gosh,
Sharon's all part of us. So anyway, I hope you all have. Oh, it's July 3rd, by the way.
Yeah, it is July 3rd.
Just in case you didn't know the date.
Episode 100, in case you hadn't figured that out.
And our friends in Australia and South Africa who don't celebrate the 4th of July, because it's not your Independence Day. If you ever let us know, we'll
celebrate your whatever day you want us to celebrate.
Just send us an email.
She just needs an excuse to buy more tchotchke shit, so any celebration she is down for. Like she's
actually yesterday you would have been hysterical.
I was hysterical yesterday.
My mom, on her door in her room on the outside, I have a little American guy that says USA yay. Okay. So I figured on the 4th, I need to change it, it's Wednesday because it's no longer the 4th. I had it up for Flag Day, Memorial Day. So I figured it's time to change it. So I did find this really cute pineapple that says summer on it.
Okay, sure.
And pineapple is sort of welcoming, So I thought, well, we'll put that on the door. And then I found this sun catcher that's a rainbow and it says, thank you. And with my mom being, in hospice and stuff. So yesterday I was sitting at the desk and I was painting this and my mom's awake watching me. She's trying to get my attention and I'm over there.
Coloring away.
Yeah, coloring away. And I said, oh, I'm sorry. I was making a sun catcher. And she said, well, that's okay. And then that's okay. I really don't need anything. And I said, well, then why were you doing this? And she said, I don't know. I forgot.
I forgot. I don't know. I forgot. But she's 92. She can forget.
She's 92. She can forget.
It's okay.
Yeah.
She can forget all she wants to.
We're coming to the end of the world. Now, wait a minute. Guys, I'm just not coming up. I am bringing it a little closer and a little bit over because I think you're getting the window. Jamie has that wonderful window in his office that faces east, and we get a little bit.
Just go like that,
Yeah.
and we can both scooch.
You can scooch over.
So my dining room table is square,
Right,
y'all. But we had to play 6-handed cards the other night, and so we put the leaf in it. So now it's a rectangle.
Yeah. And so we can sit next to each other.
And not have to straddle a leg, which is what we were doing before.
Usually, yeah, because it's sort of like you're sitting a little like this, but you're trying to sit like this so that you're not really letting you know what we're doing underneath the table, which we're not doing anything.
We're not, I was going to say, what are we doing? We're not doing anything underneath the table. We're playing footsie.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
Footsie.
So anyway.
Yeah, your mom and the
rainbow
and the rainbow sunshine and the pineapple summer.
So it says thank you on it. It's got a rainbow on it. And I thought I'd stick it right underneath so that, if something were to happen, which could in the next couple of weeks, I want them to know thank you for taking care of my mom.
Yeah, sure.
So I started painting it and I did the yellow you in yellow. And then the explanation point was supposed to be done in yellow, and you put yellow in the
rainbow. Yeah.
So I did the explanation point in red because I thought I can change it and do whatever I want.
It's just a suggestion. It's just like a knitting pattern.
Exactly. I have red paint, green paint, yellow paint, blue paint. Yeah, I only have 4. So then I put the red in. Well, the red mixed with the yellow. So now we have a streaky one.
You have a...
So I decided to wait.
It's a fade.
Yeah.
It's a fade. It's a fading rainbow.
It's a fading rainbow. So I decided to wait until it's dry today to work on the rest of it.
Oh, yeah. That's probably a good idea. So then you're going to have a nice line for the green.
For the green. Mm-hmm. And the blue goes on the outside. See, so
right. So the green and the blue might fade together.
Yeah. If I get it done and I think about it, I'll send her a picture and she can post it on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's thank you to you too, guys, because you spend your Sunday mornings with us and you're more than willing to put your things.
Congrats! We're getting all of the congratulations on 100.
South Carolina.
Thanks everybody.
I love when you guys tell us where you're at. Here it is. Congratulations on 100 from Australia. I love how she gets on there.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Gotta love it. Love it.
Yep, Jeanette and Angela. Thanks everybody. We're having a good anniversary here today.
And I got myself a couple of dresses yesterday, so y'all see the first one.
I bought it a while ago. Doesn't fit the boobs very well, but that's okay. It looks okay with a sweater on, but it's 100 degrees out here in this damn state. And
almost 100.
No rain. It's like 90 plus degrees with no rain. Yeah. And I'm not even talking.
We haven't had any rain for weeks.
I know. It's starting to dry out really bad.
My grass was starting to get confused what state it was in. It seriously was going, I think maybe this is Arizona or maybe Texas. I'm not sure.
Mikey's
tumbleweed's going to start happening on my grass.
Well, Mikey did, when he did cut the grass, it was all dust.
Yeah.
I said, it's 92 degrees, but the humidity was really low. So he said
yesterday
he was okay.
Humidity was 67 yesterday. I was like, this feels good. It's not 98% humidity.
And so then I said, well, you could wear a mask.
Oh, because that would be better. No.
He goes, no, I'm done with masks. He said, I'm not
South
doing masks
Georgia
anymore. That's nice. I love.
And Southern Indiana, in Northern Indiana, we got Indiana covered. Middle Indiana, North and Southern Indiana.
We got it all over
Australia.
the place.
Where's our Miss Maggie from South Africa?
So, yeah. Come on, little flocker, get on there.
So I don't know if I've shown you guys this mug yet, but here's. Yeah. It's so true. It
says, I love you more than coffee, but
not always before coffee.
Well, yeah, I could see that. I do love him more than coffee, but not always before coffee. And even after coffee.
I have a sign that says, I love you more than bacon. Almost.
Nobody gets that. I mean, bacon is like the ultimate. I was watching a show they were cooking, and it was a foreigner on there visiting somebody on one of these podcast things or something, and why I was watching the cooking one, it was probably because I was just flipping through, and it had a title that I probably thought was interesting. And they said they didn't understand the whole American bacon thing, because British American bacon is like a
Canadian
little
bacon.
Yeah, it's round ham type.
It's not smoked. It's just
not
cured.
smoked.
Yeah.
It's just cured. So it's funny to kind of get them, and then once they get it in things, and then boy, this is really good on a salad. And then there was something, she stuck it in something else, and one of the veggies or something, and the guy was like, well, I think I'm going home and having this at home. I don't know what the accent was, but it wasn't British, and it wasn't Wales, but it wasn't French. But it was somewhere over there.
Somewhere over.
Because it somewhere had an accent.
So yesterday we went, if you guys are, any of you are familiar with Indy, yesterday we went to District Tap for lunch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's a nice little.
It is. It's a great place.
Yeah. I was going to say microbrewery, but they're not a microbrewery, but they carry all kinds of different ales. Anyway, called District Tap. And Jamie he had like a piece of toast, and then they went golfed. And so he was really hungry. And so I figured he was going to get a burger or something and French fries and a milkshake. You know, that's like,
yeah, that's
y'all have seen Sasquatch. He's 6'4", you know, built like, you know, a brick
like
shit house.
Yeah.
He's not a small boy.
He's a ceramic defecatory.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I got that one right away. So here they get to his order. So I ordered the Cajun mac and cheese because
why not?
And it's fantastic. I hadn't had it there for a long time. They get to his order. This is what this guy orders. French onion soup. Now he has declared, y'all, that he's super hungry.
Right. French
onion soup, a cup.
Not a bowl,
a cup. Oven roasted cauliflower.
What the hell?
I'm sitting here like, okay, all right. And then he's gonna throw in like a T-bone steak, or because he's not.
Well, he's a big eater. I mean, he's not
afraid
chunky.
of anything.
No, and he's not fat or anything. He's just tall. He's got a big boy. To fill in.
He's a big boy, and he loves his, meat.
Yeah.
And then a wedge salad. And then I order Cajun mac and cheese that has andouille sausage and shrimp and carbs and cheese and cream and fat and everything. And here my husband is sitting here
with a wedge salad,
onion soup with croutons.
Did he have his pinky
and not even deep fried, like cauliflower.
No, roasted.
Oven roasted cauliflower on a bed of mixed greens, and then a fucking wedge salad. And the wedge salad comes out, y'all. It was a $6 wedge salad. So super cheap wedge salad. If y'all are in the Indy area and
go there
and you really like good wedge salads, this is the place to go. I swear there was 3 pounds of bacon on that.
It's across the bridge. So it's not 86th Street. It's 82nd Street.
It's right as you
cross the bridge over the
it's right by the Fashion Mall.
Creek there. I mean the river there.
Yeah.
So it's just past the Fashion Mall.
Yeah, it's
on the other side.
Just past the Fashion Mall on the north side.
Where the Lazy Boy is and
the
container store and stuff. So it's on that side.
But wedge salad. So it probably had, $12 worth of bacon on it. And at least $5 worth of blue cheese crumbles.
That's amazing.
There was a ton of bacon and a ton of blue cheese on there. And he ate every last bit of all of it. And
I can't believe he didn't get any protein in there.
That's why I said, I wasn't expecting you to go vegetarian at lunch, especially when you're like declaring that you're super hungry. And he's like, did you see the amount of bacon on there? And I'm like, okay, you got me. There was protein and bacon or whatever. Oh, you got me.
Yeah, I guess.
You got me.
And the cheese. Yeah. The feta,
But I was
blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
Right.
Well, and then there's Gruyere on the French onion.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. And they do have a pretty good French onion soup there.
This was made with busted knuckle. It's
Excuse
a porter beer.
Oh.
Yeah.
No wonder my sister always orders it. Yeah. I just thought it was because it was a good soup, because she likes a good caramelized onion
Oh, yeah,
soup.
no, it's made with busted knuckle.
Yeah. I was telling Sue she was cooking down her onions and peppers this morning, and my sister does that every once in a while. She'll just, when she's making soup and things,
Yeah.
she just takes this big pot like
she
this.
makes French onion soup, and she uses like 10 pounds of onions.
Oh,
guys.
she does. She really does.
Yeah.
She makes this other one. For anybody who lives in Britain will know, or the United Kingdom will know this one. It's called kakaliki soup. It's made with chicken and leeks, and onions. So, but leeks are onions too. But
Yeah, just
you don't cook them
just another
down like
member.
you do onions. But anyway, it's a really good soup. And for the sweetness, they actually use prunes.
Oh, yeah.
It's really cool.
For sure.
It's a good soup. She makes it really good. But the whole house reeks. And every time she makes them, I'm like, I'm leaving because I don't want my sweatshirt to
smell like that?
smell like onions.
You said my house smelled like onions, but you didn't say it smelled bad.
No, it smells fine.
Because I was sauteing mine with hot peppers because it goes into my cowboy beans.
Yeah.
Everybody requests that I make them for the July 3rd party.
Well, you should. They're
And
really
I make
good.
them every year, but
Right.
that's what that goes into, the
Okay.
cowboy beans.
Cowboy beans.
Yeah.
I call them Franken beans, but she calls them cowboy beans.
Well, because it's got sausage in it too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you can put sausage in baked beans.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. So it's called cowboy then.
Well, I don't know. That's just what we've always called them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
And as I was cooking up the breakfast sausage yesterday, and my mother-in-law goes, "Don't you use hamburger?" And I'm like, "No, sausage, spicy sausage." She wanted me to use hamburger. I'm like, no, I'm not.
Are you sure you didn't need cream of mushroom soup?
No, I don't need any cream of mushroom soup. No, thank you.
Her mother-in-law cooks cream of mushroom, everything. It's
Oh my gosh. So yesterday I had to get a few things for the party at the store, and I took my mother-in-law with me. We went to Hobby Lobby. I had to get some more thank you cards because you guys are ordering so much stuff that I needed more thank you cards. So thank you for making me go run out and get more thank you cards.
Because then I get to see all the fun stuff she's making, which is really fun because I get a few little extras, sort of like a little flag.
like the extra things, which stay tuned. There's some extra things coming your way.
Do you know that there are 2 people at my mom's nursing home? I mean, assisted living, that when I'm there, they always come in to see my little stitch markers.
Do they?
Yeah, they think they're just amazing.
What's
the
sweet.
Mushroom is one of their favorites. So the little mushroom is one of their favorites.
Okay. Well, and you coordinated purple to purple.
Of course, you have to kind of keep things, somewhat.
Well, yeah.
Together.
The lady this morning, she ordered needle huggers, or as my husband calls them, tip huggers, in almost every color that I have.
Nice.
She didn't get red.
Oh, well, I can
But
understand. But
it was probably a Chicken Sharon friend.
Yeah.
Chicken Sharon doesn't like red.
And every time I see something that I want to make for her or do something, if I see something cute,
I go to red.
I go immediately to the red.
Immediately to red. I'm like, oh, she doesn't like red, so I'm going to make her a red hat. I'm going to make you a red hat. So what was I saying? Now I can't remember. What was I just talking about?
You took your mom to the store.
Oh, yeah. So I had to get, I had to get some pop and whatever. And my mother-in-law is like, she goes, "Oh, I want to see if they have Oriental vegetables." And I can't say anything, y'all, because I never know what she's talking about. Because my vegetables come from the produce department. That's where my vegetables come from.
Right.
Or the farmer's market.
She was going to the frozen foods?
Oh, no, not even that. Because I will go on occasion, and I always keep a few in the house. Like I have a bag of frozen corn.
Sure.
I have frozen peas. But I only use them in like macaroni salad.
Right.
And I don't. It has to be fresh peas from the garden if it's a side vegetable on my plate.
Right.
straight
But
up.
my macaroni salad doesn't have peas in it. I get my own bowl.
Yeah, right, because she doesn't like peas. So I'm curious as to where she's going to go to get her Oriental vegetables. I have to do this because I don't know what. I'm not sure what Oriental vegetables is in her mind. So I just thought, oh, I roll with it. I just roll with it, right? Yeah, in the Oriental section of the canned good aisles. She got so excited because my Meyer had them. And she gets 2 cans of this. No, I can't make this shit up. So I can't make this up. So she gets 2 cans and she's super excited about it. And I'm happy for her that she's happy. And that's all super cool.
Yeah.
So I pick up 1 can and I turn it around and I look at it. The first 4 ingredients on this: carrots, celery, bamboo shoots, and
Water.
butter chestnuts.
Everything you can buy over in the produce section.
Well, at least the carrots and celery. Now, bamboo shoots and water chestnuts are something in America that is hard for us to get fresh.
Right.
So
You
those 2 items I would purchase if I was wanting to have them in a dish.
I would go to like Fresh Market, Fresh Time, one of those
I don't know
places.
if they would have them fresh.
Maybe not.
Not
no.
water chestnuts.
No, they'd probably have them in
Maybe
those little
bamboo
packets.
shoots. I bet.
Bamboo shoots.
They come in
yeah.
a can.
Yeah.
But you get canned water chestnuts and canned bamboo shoots in the US, and they're not bad.
No.
But the other 2 are freaking carrots and celery. I was like, this is not Oriental ingredients. This is ingredients from the freaking produce section. And you're just paying extra for sodium. That's what you're, and mush.
But that's what she wanted.
She was tickled pink. Just tickled pink. She's like, well, this way I don't have to chop anything. Well, you don't chop anything anyway. Just have Marky do it.
I'm sorry, guys. She's cracked me up. That just kills me. Kind of sounds like my house. I'd be the one over there picking up the stuff in the market, and my husband's like, why aren't you doing such and such? You know? Let's see.
Maggie's on.
Hi, Meg.
Oh, thanks, Maggie, for the well wishes for the 4th. We have a party tonight.
Yeah.
In case you missed that.
She does it every year.
Have an annual.
Right over here, like right out. You don't even have to stop. You just stand there, and the fireworks.
We should take them out to the deck. Should we take them out? Do you guys want to go out to my deck?
You want to go out?
Well, I mean, you can see.
You can see.
We'll come back here.
We'll come back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
let's
we'll do
go.
that. We're gonna go.
We're gonna take you out to the deck.
Okay.
Let's go to the deck for a second.
Right, we'll go out to the deck.
So you can see my backyard. Oh,
yeah.
Claire. Oh my goodness.
And the dry grass.
And the dry grass.
Yeah.
So this is my deck.
Yep. As you can see behind her.
Yeah.
And then right over there where those poles are, and right behind Sue is
right
where
there.
all the fireworks.
Fireworks are displayed right there.
You can't miss them, so you don't have to do anything.
Hang out on my deck.
Yeah, and people in the neighborhood come and sit out by the little lake, and so it's a big time.
It's a big party out there in the green space.
Yeah. Ooh,
okay.
Check that out going by. Can you see that?
Can you see? Can you see?
Not.
The whole screen is black to me, so I can't see where I am.
Okay. We'll
too bright.
Okay.
Too bright. I feel like a gremlin there for a second. Bright light, bright light. You guys remember that movie?
Turn it off. Don't feed them after midnight.
Do you guys remember that movie? What was it? Gremlins?
Gremlins?
With the bright light. And they couldn't
where you weren't supposed to. Oh, look, my glasses turned and everything.
Yeah.
You could see how bright it was. So yeah, that's where we'll be this evening. And then there's a big subdivision down here that usually competes with them. They usually go off These start and then they start.
Well, that's just their.
Yeah, it's just their neighborhood.
It's just
so
their neighborhood.
Just sometimes when they come.
But Whitestown does them right across. So hanging out on my deck at about 10 o'clock at night, you get the best show ever.
Yeah, and in Carmel, my mom's at assisted living, they take them outside, and you can see them from the east wing of the building, and so they take everybody, bundle everybody up who can go out, and they put them outside and watch the fireworks, which is really kind of nice. The staff do that for them.
Yeah.
So hopefully my mom will go. She said last night she'd go, but I have a feeling she's going to say no. She's not going to go. She just doesn't have the right dress.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's bedbound now, right?
Right.
So I went to Kohl's to get some nightgowns.
Yeah.
She was cold and she'd been wearing flannel, like chamois. Well, now she's a little warm, so she wants nightgowns. Okay. Long sleeve, short sleeve, what do you want?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I prefer blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right. So I went looking for blah, 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 and they didn't have blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought her some that knit kind. I prefer cotton.
It is cotton. It's cotton knit.
That's what I told her. And then I said, Mom, they're getting ready. They're switching over. It's time for them to put all this stuff. And I did get them on sale. So then it was okay because she always says she's not going to be around long enough. So don't pay full price.
Bless her heart.
She's done this for years. When she kind of got this impression and you give her a birthday, she's like, no, you didn't pay full price for this. And, I probably won't live long enough to wear it out, And
that's okay. I'll take it back when I'll take it back when you're not with us. And I'll just return it then.
Yeah, if it still has the tag on it, I'll just take it back.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it's been like that. So anyway, so now we've got her in these. She's likes the one I bought.
Okay, good.
So we're okay. We're pretty good. But she doesn't like the way they wash them, so I have to take them home and wash them.
Right.
Because Mikey does a better job.
Well, of course he does.
Yeah, it's just because she likes Mikey better than me, so it doesn't make any difference. I said, well, I can wash them when I get home.
You don't.
You better have Mike do it.
You don't. Mikey does the wash.
Yeah, I know, but you better have Mike do it.
Yeah.
And seriously, I don't know what he does. That there isn't a stain the guy can't get out. Grease,
It's his secret.
Soft.
Let him have his secret.
I have a diaper bucket.
Let him have his secrets.
Yeah, because as long as he does it, I don't care.
Exactly.
When my mom used to come over and let the dogs out, she would fold my clothes, right? But she folded differently than me.
Right.
So I just rearranged the way that I put it away because if she was going to fold it, I was going to figure out a way to put it away because I was not going to redo it. Well, my stupid sister she goes, I just don't like the way Mom folds my clothes. I said, she's more than willing to fold your clothes. Shut the F up. She drives over there to sit with your cat and dog, and she folds everything.
And washes and dries and folds your clothes.
Right, the whole bit. I said, just learn to go with it.
I go with it. My cleaning lady comes in, bless her heart. I love her to death. Obviously, she's paid. She's my cleaning lady. And I only get her once a month. And I really only get her because she does a fantastic job on my stove. I have a gas, 5-burner stove, and I cook a lot. So,
and it's just the two of you. So once a month isn't so bad.
It's got this glass top on it, and it's just a pain. Anyway, she does a fantastic job on it. But she also, I found it out on accident because I had taken my sheets off and I washed them, and then they were in the dryer. And I completely forgot about it. And when I came home, she had made my bed. She had taken them out of the dryer and then made my bed again. And I'm like, oh. Now I have my geriatric bed. I call it my geriatric bed, where both sides are, so the bottom, it's a king size bed, but it's 2 twins on the bottom that operate separately. So it's a pain in the ass to get 2 twin size fitted sheets on a king size bed.
On the bottom. And
the bottom one. Yeah, because you're climbing all over the bed.
Then do you put a big one across the top?
Oh, I should videotape it sometime. Yeah, and then it's a king size bed over the top of both of them.
Right.
But I should videotape that sometime, guys, because this is hysterical.
I would imagine it would be.
But so she does that. And she folds, if I have clothes in the washer, the dryer, or anything anywhere in the washer and dryer, she folds them, and she folds them differently than I fold them.
I don't care.
But I don't care.
They're folded.
Like Jamie's golf shirts, they don't get folded at all, guys. I just hang them up. Like, I don't even know. They just get picked up and walked into the closet, and we hang them up. They never get folded, but she folds them. And she folds them like in a store, in thirds. So the collars and bless her heart.
Whatever.
She folds my t-shirts like that too, in thirds. I bet she carries around one of those foldy things.
My mom had one of those.
Yeah, I bet she does. I would. If I was a cleaning lady and I did that for my clients, I sure as hell would have one of those foldy things.
She bought one of those for herself when she started using the walker. And then she decided that she even used it for like towels. She put the towel across it so the towel would fold the force. So she was amazed with it. She thought it was the best invention since the can opener. I am not kidding you. She thought that was just the ultimate. Yeah.
Terry, I agree with you. Love you more than yarn. That should be a bracelet or a t-shirt. It should be. It should say, I love you more than yarn, but not always before I buy my next game.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of yarn, I think Lolo Did It is having a sale for the 4th of July. And go on Stephen B.
Of course we are.
Stephen B. was having a sale, and the code was garage for 30% off on his sale stuff. Shh, don't tell anybody.
For just this weekend?
Yeah, I think this weekend.
Okay. So if you want something from Stephen B., go in there and put garage in your code.
Underneath it on his sales section, and you get an extra 30% off.
Nice.
So yeah. So that was the two I remember. I think other people are having some sort of sales. But
speaking of sales, the Flock is having a 15% off sale in the Etsy shop this week.
There you go.
So yeah, $25 purchase or more, you get 15% off everything that you buy.
How neat.
Don't have to put in a promo code or nothing.
Just automatically happens.
Just automatically there. Everything in the shop.
I love how that happens when they do that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because I always get those codes wrong because I'll get on Ravelry and I get the newsletter and it says, hey, we're having a sale. Type in, summer 22 or something.
Yeah, and you get something wrong because you didn't get the asterisks in there.
Yeah, or something like that.
Or it was a hyphen and not a
And I'm like, try again. And I'm like, what do you mean try again? I'm not doing this. So yeah, I kind of get a little mad, but I'll scroll through and I'll think, gee, $6 isn't too bad for a pattern. And then it says, sign up for our newsletter and we'll send you a code. Pattern. Get a free pattern. Yeah, but it's not the one I want.
Right.
Damn them anyway. So sometimes don't do that. You designers out there.
I'm not gonna sucker anybody into anything. It's 15% off, $25 purchase or more. Right. I don't care.
Right.
You guys get what you want to get. But okay, guys, I need your opinion. I seriously need opinions.
Okay.
So I'm only at 18 inches, 17 and a half inches on my Musberg. I need to get to 21 inches. I'm not going to get there with this amount left.
No.
It's not going to happen, which I'm fine with. Totally okay with. So I went stash diving.
Love the stash diving.
And pulled out some colors that I thought might be okay to do like a solidy color on the top.
Because then you can reverse the hat.
Yeah, then you can reverse it. So this is a pink, and it kind of goes.
And here's the muscle bar.
Yeah, so the pink kind of goes. This green kind of matches the green that's in there.
I'm kind of leaning towards the blue. I'm leaning towards the blue. Oh, careful.
Or super dark.
No, I'd go with this blue. I bet Karen would agree with us. Right? Or just finish it off. Yeah. What do you think? I kind of would go that. She said ocean. Yeah. She said blue. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So it looks like that. Blue again. Blue.
I got blue from the people that were around yesterday too. So
blue is
and then I went, well, I could do like helical.
You could.
I could do helical with like these three.
It would look kind of strange because you got this. So
yeah. I think it might be blue.
So I think we're going to go with the blue. It says green or blue. See, so blue. Well, we got a couple of greens.
Okay, so here's what
Nancy agrees with me.
I
Nancy,
think-
you're a doll. Of
I
course.
think
Blue,
this-
of course. Karen
I
says.
think this blue is from Leading Men. Can you pull that tag out
Sure.
and see if it's from Leading Men? This is from Wool and Honey, and this is a silk, and
This is
that is
Leading
Leading
Men
Men. So-
Imperial.
so it's
That's
Leading
it.
Men Carnival. So it's
Ta-da.
Leading Men.
So
I'm
it's
just gonna
Leading
go
Men.
with.
We're gonna go with the blue.
We're gonna keep the bases the same.
Yep.
So that's a
what we're
smart
gonna
choice.
do. Yeah.
I didn't even look before, but I looked at that blue and I went, I think that's Leading Men.
Yeah. It is Leading Men. So there
But
you go.
speaking of Carnival, which
Yeah.
is this little bit I had left
Yep.
of another skein. Remember I said last week we're going to do a giveaway?
Well, we are.
Guess what?
Guess what? We're giving away a carnival.
We're giving away a carnival to keep Andy and Steve at Leading Men happy that they
Right.
don't have to diet.
Right. Because if you are, it's very labor intensive. And Steve gets all
So
of
they
it.
say it's very labor intensive, so it's not anything that they really enjoy making. So we're giving that away. And a flocket, which you guys named a while ago.
Yep.
So flocket with some stitch markers and of course 4th of July kind of themed. Rings and a few danglies.
Yep.
And I got chewed out by a lady for having these stitch markers or not stitch markers, but enamel pins for sale. So I took them down. So I'm just going to give them away. So an enamel pin. And because y'all couldn't not get one of these.
You have to have one of these with the beads and everything and the hook,
And the hook.
because then you can hook it on your work if you're not using like a progress
I'll make a
paper.
post on Instagram
Right.
to leave a comment to enter, but also your comments here are going to be counted as a comment too. So we'll do a random drawing between the two, and I'll ship it anywhere,
Okie dokie. Even South Africa.
even South Africa.
Because we can get it down to you, man.
I can get it. I can get this shit
If
to you.
nothing else, you know what? I can just come and bring it to you.
Yeah, she's just. You know what? I'll send her on a cruise.
There you go.
I'll just send her on a cruise,
I gotta
and
find
she
a
can bring it to you
cruise.
personally.
There you go. I gotta find another cruise. I'm working on that. So anyway.
Unfortunately, I can't ship out of Etsy to anywhere yet. I haven't been there long enough to understand it all completely.
Well, you are making great progress on this. This is really
Yeah,
Musselburgh. I mean,
it's a fun one.
yeah. Well, I love the Musselburgh anyway, so it's fun.
Well, I do too.
hat too.
you guys
but
know
the
it.
blue will add so much because then you get a nice little diversion. I've been working on my hat.
I'll tell you in a second, Terry.
Oh,
Go for
ahead.
it.
Tell me.
No, you.
Oh, yeah. My short stack. That's what it's called, short stack. And I'm on the end of the hat up at the top. But don't do it when you're in the middle. You got to do this because it's a knit one, purl one, and then SSK and knit two together. It's kind of complicated. And if you're being called away from your desk all the time, then it's you can definitely see where my stack where I should have pulled it a little tighter, but that's okay.
It is what it is.
When
it'll work its way out.
Right. When I get to the mittens, I'll have the colors maybe next week, and we can all kind of decide on what colors to put in the mittens.
Yeah.
One of these colors, one of these colors will be in one mitten, and one color will be in the other mitten with the other three different colors. So it kind of looks like a set, but yet not really a set.
I like it.
So I think that'll be
idea.
fun.
Mhm.
So, and then I'm just working on my little old Musselburgh because I realized
Because you don't have to think about that.
Exactly.
You can set it down at any point.
Anytime the woman, and the funny thing is every time I pick this up and I start working on it, she falls asleep.
Well,
And
yeah,
she
because
never calls my name. So for an hour, I'm sitting there just kind of knitting away,
Yep.
So I've been doing things like that. So nothing new except this, guys. Look
Oh,
at this.
remember
Look.
last week
Remember we showed my
she
hat?
finished her
My
fisherman's hat?
No, it's a lousy Voyager cap.
Lousy
Yeah.
Voyager cap.
Leftover sock yarn.
Yeah.
cap. And look at my pom-pom. Look at my fun pom-pom that's going to go on the top. Isn't that cute? She makes the best pom-poms. I'm telling you. nice and flat, nice and fluffy, and just even and everything. There's not a piece of thread out of place at all. I love it. See, so it's going to go right here on the top.
It's minty fresh too.
Minty fresh.
Yeah. I didn't have any plain dental floss. So what I use to like
that's right, there is fake.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know this trick hack, when you're making pom-poms with the pom-pom maker, or if you make them with cardboard, whatever, if you're using wool, you cannot pull it tight enough to make sure that it stays tight. You can if you're using acrylic, because it just doesn't break, but wool, it just breaks apart. So if you add a strand of dental floss in it, you can get that super tight pull that keeps those pom-poms together. That's my little trick. But I didn't have any just normal dental floss, because now you just use those picks, right, for actually doing your teeth.
Minty fresh.
But of course, the last time I was at the dentist, they gave me minty fresh dental floss. So
it really does smell minty.
I know it does. Trust me. I smelled it. I was like, oh, Dad's going to get a kick out of this because it's minty fresh. That's the only minty fresh pom-pom in the area. In the area.
Nobody's going to have.
I'm sure somebody else has done that before, but yeah. Okay. So back to
Terry had a comment or something.
Yeah, Terry asked about the sheep pin. So I got a message on Etsy from another Etsy seller who said that that this was their design, their exclusive design, and they had a copyright on it. Now I only had 4 left, so I wasn't going to get into anything about it. It wasn't really worth it to me. Hers, however, was not only a different color, which I know doesn't mean anything in copyright, but the design was also slightly different. The feet were different, the hands were different, and the shape of whatever. So I purchased mine from a wholesaler, and she had hers. She paid for a design to be made up by a designer. So we had a few emails going back and forth. I took it down right away. And because I wasn't going to.
Right. It
wasn't worth it.
No.
I did let her know, that it wasn't exactly the same. And I said I wished her well wishes in getting all of these taken down. Because literally, if I just did a reverse search on the image on Google, and I sent her the link, I said, here is a link to like the first 5 pages on Google where you can find this pin and purchase it. So I wished her all the, this luck and well wishes in the world to being able to get these all taken down. But in the course of our emails back and forth, she did let me know that she'd had this pin made, or the design. She paid a designer to design the pin, and had a 2-year contract with the designer on the pin. So if anybody knows about copyrights, the copyright is actually copyrighted to the person who made the item.
The designer. Right.
So it doesn't actually go to the person who purchased the design by the desiginer. It's actually, the copyright is to the person who
there's probably
made
contracts in between.
They had, so she also told me that she had a 2-year contract with the designer for the exclusivity of that pin, and that had expired. And I said, well, maybe you should be talking to your designer, because it sounds to me like perhaps they are now selling that design to other wholesalers who are now making that pin. Because I only had 4 of them in my inventory, it really wasn't worth it for me to. It wasn't worth it to me.
Yeah.
But I will give them to you guys, no problem. No problem at all. And I think, like, if I get large orders, that they're gonna get that too in my Etsy shop.
Is live don't save comments when else goes up.
Oh, you know what? Okay, so I had said before that your guys' comments disappear once we put up. I figured out the problem. It was me. Operator error.
Technical.
Your comments will all be there.
She's figured things out.
I'm getting there.
She's doing
I'm just
really
old.
good.
My brain just takes a little bit longer when it comes to electronics. Right. Oh my God, you're bad.
Yeah, I know. What can I say?
Yeah, I just figured that out this morning, guys. It just takes me a minute. It's technology.
It's going to be, I tell kids nowadays, I said, you know, college is great. Don't get me wrong. I have a degree. We both been to college. It's expensive. So it's not a place anymore to go and find yourself. Go to a trade school, go into IT. Your certificates work great. You're going to rule the world because everything is going to be done on the computer, you know?
Yeah.
And everything is done on the computer. You can't even get a chest x-ray anymore that isn't digital. Nobody has the films anymore. They're all, you know.
You can't do anything without a computer. Okay, have I told you we're having an issue with our refrigerator? Refrigerator, guys. So it was under warranty. This was, you know. So my husband calls up the place, and
the guy said, "Put your phone to the."
The guy said, "Could you take your phone and just put it up to the top of your refrigerator, please, for me?" Now he's on the phone with customer service through the phone line, dude. Right? Like, and my husband's like, "Well, I don't have the camera on or anything." No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just put it up. You see the little thing up there? Just put your phone up there. Dude, a fax machine went off. So the refrigerator was sending like a diagnostic to the freaking customer. All right, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. My refrigerator is.
My car is smarter than me. My favorite thing to do in the car, though, is to make a phone call. Like turn the fan on when I leave here today. I'll turn the fan all the way up so it starts to cool off the car, and then I call my husband, and it lowers the fan.
Well, because it's too loud.
And then it raises the fan when I end the call. I just think that's hysterical.
It is kind of cute.
It is. And then what else? It did something else the other day, and Mikey was like, "That car's too smart." He said, "It's going to take the world," you know. I can't remember what he said. It was something in the engine, and it said some cap he was playing with, the radiator stuff.
Oh, and so
or the squirty stuff. And he didn't have the cap.
The squirty stuff, meaning the windshield wiper fluid?
Yeah. I have one bug from Chicago right here on the, like you're driving, and this is the thing, and it's right here. It doesn't block my view or anything, but it's from Chicago. So I keep thinking maybe.
Well, so it's stubborn.
Yeah.
It doesn't want to go away.
It's hanging on for dear life, let me tell you.
Chicago
even though it's dead.
It's gangsta.
Yes. So even though it's dead, you're right. So I've been using a lot of his stuff like that. So anyway, it told us the cap was ajar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it just lit up on the thing. Then he didn't tighten it. So I got a text message that in my engine, an area needed to be addressed. So he opens up the engine and we turn the car on, and then the car says the cap to the blah, blah, blah needs to be tightened. So Mikey took it off and tightened it. And then I hit and I said, "Please check." And it said, "Thank you for fixing the problem." That's exact. And my car's polite. How do you like that? It thanked me for fixing the problem. So
you should like copy and paste that into Google and have Google do a translate so that it can say something like, "Your husband fucked up again and didn't tighten the damn lid on a freaking thing that he should have never been going into anyway."
I want to
tell him to go out there and Jimmy rig it or something.
My thing is the directions. Because you know how guys are, they won't ask, and so they're following this and they miss the turn, and so they have to turn around and everything. And that happened in Chicago. And my husband goes 5 miles before he turns around. You know, he just won't pick the first driveway to pull in. No, we have to find a better place to turn around. And so one of these days I said, "I swear I'm going to get on the car. Hey, asshole, I told you to turn left, not right. What the hell's wrong with you? Because he'll use it, but yeah, he had to have it written in front of him on his phone and then the picture over here on the car. And I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? I tell you, sometimes I don't know why we keep them. It's because I can't fix anything, so I have to. And he's hid all the tools. I was looking for a hammer to put up a clock in my mom's room, and I couldn't find it. So I
Just use his head.
Yeah. I used the end of a screwdriver, and I left it at my mom's on purpose.
Oh, that works.
Yeah, it was a fat screwdriver, so it worked. And I was just going. I knew I wasn't in a stud because it went in real easy. And so Mikey, when he went up to visit, there it is, sitting right there on the edge of the table. Couldn't miss it. I made sure that it was right there. And he asked my mom, he said, did you need a screwdriver? And Mom said, oh, she hung the clock up with that.
Just jabbed holes into the drywall with the, yeah. So
he's like, well, next time you need something hung, just tell him to call me and I'll come up and do it.
I actually learned this little trick from my mother-in-law. Not many things I learned from my mother-in-law, but I will give her credit where credit is due. And I didn't believe it at first, and she had to prove it to me. She hung in her house like 95% of her wall hangings, pictures, blah, 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 with sewing pins. Yeah, sewing pins. Just the kind with the little bit of a lip on the end of it. Or if you can't, we all have blocking pins with the T-pins.
Sure.
Guys, everything in my house except for maybe 2 pictures, 3 maybe, are hung up with sewing pins. And the reason why I do it that way is because when you take that sewing pin out of the wall, there's no hole.
No.
You don't have a huge hole. And what little hole that there is there, a dab of paint covers it.
That's true.
You don't have to do drywall or toothpaste like we used to do in the 80s, toothpaste and then paint over the top of it. No, you don't. You don't have to do that when it's just a pinhole and it holds pictures. Those pictures are hung up with that. She's hung up with a pin. All of my little signs over there are hung up with pins. My flags hung up with pins. I think the only ones in my house that are not hung up with pins are the big pictures in Jamie's room and the golf picture on the end of the wall there.
Could be.
Because of the heaviness.
Yeah. That's
and
a
they
cute
needed
idea.
the little,
I never even
they
thought
need the
about
little
that.
hooky things.
Because that's all you really need. And they're steel. They're great. They're not.
Yep, they don't rust.
Nope.
And
Good idea.
And you can move pictures around and not have to worry about holes in your walls.
Boy, are we a public service announcement people or what?
Just the little hacky things that we
see,
learn as we go through life.
Yeah. I'm going to put that in here.
It was great too when I lived in apartments.
Yeah. Oh, and we didn't show them our new book. Hey guys.
Oh, you didn't show them the new book.
I
You guys got to see this.
Before we go today,
it's fucking brilliant.
This. Yep, it is. This says, my archive of flying fucks I don't give. How do you like that? So this is our new book. Ta-da!
Yeah, it is replacing the fucking brilliant ideas. The FBI book.
Because we're done with the fucking brilliant ideas.
We don't have any fucking brilliant ideas anymore.
No, none of those. We're back to this. And then I bought one for my niece. It's for notes. It's for lecture notes and penis doodles.
Oh my God, that is so fantastic.
I'm going to send it to her when she goes to school. She's not going to be that busy this year. And so she's saying,
she can penis doodle.
Yeah, she can penis doodle.
That is brilliant.
Yeah, the website is WTF. What the fuck? Yep. They got tons of really cool ones. And even in general, not just, they have some like that, art, lecture notes and penis doodles or, things like that. So they're really fun. It's a crazy gift. I gave one like something about recipes and screwing it up or something like that to my neighbor. And yeah. And
oh my gosh.
She thought that it was the best thing ever. So she doesn't pull it out. Her mother-in-law is like, not too pleased that it's in the house because the children are going to see that word. And
oh my gosh, like they're never ever going to hear it. I think
know.
it's just the most ridiculous thing ever.
Yeah. I don't live at the neighborhood. We only have one house that has kids, and they're the grandchildren.
Right.
Okay. And the guys next door are builders. And those poor kids have picked up more words from the builders.
Yeah.
And they actually came over and brought flowers to the mother and apologized because they forgot the kids were out there one day when they were building. And so they dropped off
because of course they're
like flowers and fruit and stuff like that. And the mother goes, oh, don't worry about it. They listen to their aunts and uncles and stuff.
My husband.
Yeah. And stuff. So, but anyway, I was like, oh, yay, that is so funny. But the kids are too cute. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. They always want to know where Mike is.
Shield them from the fuck word, but
yeah. She's like, we're over that. She said we use it in the house, and they know all in their Spanish, and she's and
so they know it in 2 languages.
Yes, 2 languages. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, they even know 2 languages, and one little girl says, I'm going to learn French so I can know words they don't.
Oh my gosh, that is brilliant. How old is she?
She's about 4 or 5 or something like that.
Perfect. You should start her on French lessons.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
Get her Babel for Christmas.
Yeah, right?
I think I'll do
Rosetta Stone in French for a 4-year-old.
So
awesome.
She goes, so I can have words, so I can say the words they don't know. I'm
oh
like,
my God,
boy, I like
her.
you. Yeah, me too. I think her name is Rosita or something like that.
Oh my God.
Really cute. Very
Rosetta
sweet.
Stone for Rosita.
She was just cool. So,
oh my gosh, that is brilliant.
I think we've covered just about everything there is for today.
For having a 100th birthday, I feel like we're not, but I got this party going on, and I got.
And I should have done more. And I was gonna look for poppers.
Should have done more because she did the tchotchke shit that she's got. She brought over a cake, and she's got cupcakes for later today. Fuck's sake, she didn't need to do any more.
Well, I thought about poppers. I did think about poppers, but then I thought, no, because then they would be all over later on, yes, but not now.
How about one in sign language? Yes.
Oh my God, I hadn't thought about that. Yeah.
You mean that?
No. No.
I know that's not the official.
It's like read between the lines or something like that, like whatever. Sorry about that. She shouldn't have done that. That was bad. Look what she did. Look at her. What's her name? Yeah, Sandy's like, oh my God, that's so funny. I love having you guys live. You're just the best. We have the best flockers in the whole world.
Sandy, I think we can come up with that. I use that sign language a lot in the warehouse.
Yeah, I bet. So anybody here in the States have a happy 4th of July?
Yeah.
And anybody in Australia or South Africa or in Sweden, just go out.
Have a good Sunday.
And have a good day and celebrate whatever. Just because.
Have a cupcake on us.
Yeah, have a cupcake on us. And we will see you next week for episode 101. I'm still here next week.
101. So. Should we dress in black and white polka dots?
Why?
Dalmatians.
Oh.
Come on, Miss Disney.
I'd have to go shopping. Well, she just wears white.
Black and white.
Yeah, we could do her hair. You got it already.
I've got it covered. I just need to pull all the white to one side and the black to the other side.
You got it covered there, girlfriend. You got it. And on that note, I think I better
Italian sign language with emphasis.
There you go.
Yes.
You guys are as bad as we are.
That's why we love them. That's why we love you.
That's why we have you every Sunday.
Okay, so don't forget, comment over on Instagram too, because we'll do a random picker.
And she'll get that in the mail.
Maybe like Wednesday.
Wednesday would be good.
And then we'll announce it next Sunday.
That gives the American people time
Black
to
and white
finish
cookies.
to celebrate.
Black and white cookies.
That's a good idea. I'll go look for them. I can have them made actually, because I won't cook.
No,
not me.
Black and white cookies are Oreos.
Oh, I have some of those at home. I can do that. Actually, they have the black and the white. They have some of those.
Yeah.
So anyway, they had Lady Gaga ones this year. I don't know what they were, but
Like white cookie and a black cookie with
could been, I don't know.
black and white cream filling. That would be good.
Maybe that was it. That was good. Okay.
Don't give her ideas. She'll be there at home taking apart Oreo cookies.
I'll be searching all week when we travel. I gotta go to
Like
other
here,
stores.
I call it cooking if I have to stir.
Yeah, I did. I made those onions and peppers because I stirred them. So, all right. So happy 4th of July and have a wonderful week. Stay healthy, stay happy, and keep flocking.
Yep.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Wait.
It's not a touchscreen.
Oh.
It's still not even at 100. It's still not a touchscreen. Oh my God, it's too funny.